Hello guys, Sumner 2514 back. Getting ready to grind some more Affliction warlock. I'll level up and continue some questing today. Um, Last night after I traveled to the flight path, I had a few things come up before I was able to get back on, and so um, once I got back on, it was a little while later, so I just hurried back to start getting some rested experience, hopefully power through this level, and get going into some possible raids. I also spent some time cleaning up my bags, playing in the auction house a little bit. Let's see what trouble we could get into there. So they have unread mail, so I imagine it's probably um, all the stuff that I put in the auction house. Weird though, I don't seem to be able to click on it. Having a few issues with my keyboard. Um,
Can I help you?
but everything seems to be working when I go here. Skipped open all of our bags. I told you guys I would check this out. But we did go ahead and get all of our purple gear that we had been wearing that was from previous stuff. We got all of it put into. Well, we got most of it put into our bank. We cleaned out our bank, threw a bunch of stuff in the auction house. I am keeping this offhand, this wand and this offhand on the chance that maybe I get a wand and offhand while I'm questing and I want to wear one. I was gonna go ahead and keep this ring as well. I know it's the stats are worse because I did upgrade, but I was gonna see if maybe I could find somebody to eventually disenchant it for me. And just maybe start getting some mats for disenchanting. This ring is worse. I guess I didn't put everything away that I said. It was pretty late, but we'll start putting some of these things away. And I think I'm gonna put this ring in here too, just as like we're gonna put it in this tabard. These are all the tabards that I had from back in the day as well. Move up some of them. But there's all of our bags. Nice, clean, empty. We got a nice big bag from the development team. Man, I cannot open my mailbox. Something wrong with that one. There must be something wrong with that mailbox over there. Wow, I am shocked that we actually sold some stuff. Especially, I put everything at like mid value. Man, the auction house took a nice cut, but look at that. I just didn't care and put a lot of stuff in at some mid value. So I'm really surprised that some of that stuff sold. If somebody really needed some of those old gems and somebody needed some stuff. Really surprised again that all that sold. As you can see, not everything sold. I did, like I said, I just put a ton of stuff. And mostly I just wanted to clean out my bags. I don't know if they'll expire in 39 days and I won't get the stuff back if I ever leave them here. But I'm just gonna leave this stuff here for now. And in the future, if I do plan to maybe look at getting some mods and add-ons for the auction house. I used to have one, and at the time it was one of the few sub games that were even in WoW. So if you weren't spending enough time playing, you could you'd spend even more time sitting around at the auction house running back and forth between the bank and the auction, or a mailbox, the bank, and auction house, um, and had an add-on to mass sell things, check for things that were low priced, and I could buy and resell. There was a whole market, and I'm sure it's still out there. I just you know since I'm just coming back in, I don't want to get overwhelmed with too much stuff. um, even the way the auction house works now for trying to sell something, for example, um, this was a lot of similar to the add-on that I used to use. um, did just this. And anyways, last night I usually clicked like these two, most of those things. Really surprised that I even got anyone to buy. I did learn this is what it's selling for. This is how many are being sold at that price. So, and then this is obviously how many people are selling. There's total here of how much is totally available in the market. So if I wanted to create scarcity, I could buy all these out, and then if anyone wanted to buy one, they'd either need to repost, somebody repost, or somebody would end up paying, having to pay almost 5,000 gold for it. So there is a sub game you can eventually play in the auction house. But it looks like in the time that I've been gone, Blizzard did at least import a way to kind of go here. Beforehand, you used to have to like search for it and then come up with your own price. That's why there was a mod that ended up doing a lot of that stuff for you, so it was very helpful in auction house games. And I cannot use this mailbox. I don't know why. That doesn't seem to be having a problem. Mad Mulligan. Yeah, I cannot use this mailbox. That's alright, because we were able to use this one. And we got 1,000 gold. I did do yesterday. I apologize. I also did go ahead and get our battle pet quests, and I did one of them, and then was poorly out of my league, and I was just like, this is a whole nother thing that I don't particularly want to get too deep into. So pop pretty quick. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get over into the portals, which is this way. The wrong way. The mage portals. We're gonna go back to the Voltiris, and we'll go back into here. I'm gonna go for Alice's. Here it is. Trade markets. Now, I cannot fly here, so I am using my trusty red steed. To get around quicker. And unfortunately, I have to use these flight paths to get around. I think we were kind of doing our questing over here. And I think we're going to go ahead and finish up questing over here. It looks like we got 2 over here anyways. And I don't know, we'll probably come back over here. We're gonna go back over to this way, so we'll just hop on that flight path and move on. That one was really noisy, that griffin over there, just lashing around in that puddle. Super noisy. Just keeping an eye on my mini map. I am an herbalist, though. Like, I can't just hop off now and start to herb, but just kind of keeping an eye out. I wish, and I'm sure there is, some sort of add-on or something to help find those herbs a little bit better than just looking at my mini map. And it's the same for, you know, being a miner. You got to look at your mini map while you're running around the whole time, which I just find dreadful to be staring up in the top corner of my screen, as opposed to looking around to what I'm doing, where I'm going, anything like that. We got a Worgen coming at us. All right. There's travel going. All right. Got over here, and I just need to follow the path in front of me. And so we'll hop on our we'll hop on our dread steed. Just because it's smaller. The big elephant, the big mammoth. I do have the traveling mammoth from long ago. So I had forgotten about it yesterday. When I remembered, you can use it because he has vendors on him. So you can repair your gear, or you can sell gear, whatever. You can use it to clean up your inventory kind of on the go. Looking for this herb over here, Siren Sting, which is weird. I do find it weird now that herbs are actually sometimes on trees, like this one, yeah. Just on the tree. I find it very strange. And I did kind of want to try to avoid... Ooh. Yeah, here. Heart of the forest. Yeah, we can talk to him. Green. Let's talk to him. Guard you steadily. Alright, well. That's not what I thought he might give us a quest or something. I hadn't been over here, so I haven't seen this stuff before. Hop over here since we're this way. We're gonna grab this herb. Have to be careful. I am an affliction lock, and I've got a lot of hots and stuff. Or not hots, but dots. Damage over time. Hots are healed over time. I also have my main. This is my alt character, which I've been playing more than my main. But my main is a druid, and I do occasionally dabble in the resto, but his main focus is tanking. And in the past, I used to dabble in healing. Before I want to commit to healing, I want to get back into the game a little bit more, which is, you know, what I'm trying to do here is just get used to the game again. Like I said, before I commit to healing and keeping a raid or a I guess they're all just raids. Maybe it's a dungeon. Before I want to get used to the game, maybe get some healbot add-on or something. I'm not sure. My friend said something about maybe adding. They may have added healbot. I know that now pop your groups out and move your groups around, which is super nice. Used to not be able to do that. Before we talk to you, insert authentication. Hostile.
How can I help? Fair winds.
Well, I actually wanted to pick these up.
The Bella, I'll need you to follow this one and carry the supplies they find, okay?
Alright, so we gotta kill Yetis and pick up supplies. Then we'll continue. Then we'll have to continue that way. So first thing, we're gonna go ahead and jump off of our trusty mount here. Let's summon our Void Stalker so he can tank for us. And since we only have one guy up there, we're gonna go ahead and just start cursing. If you don't know anything about an Affliction warlock, they use dots, curses to kill enemies. I do have some macro set up, and I told myself I was going to set up another macro, but I happen to forget. There's a bird book here. Do I need to kill these? Maybe. Alright, since we got a couple of them, we're gonna go Seed of Corruption instead of just trying to regular person. Then got some mouse over hots and corruptions. I was gonna put Haunt on there, but I didn't. I'll go ahead and just Haunt. We are gonna go ahead and get this Yeti involved too. And notice I never changed my focus, and I was able to get that Yeti off of it that I dotted out. A little harder here. I want to try to get this animate dead, but I gotta make sure focus is on him. We did get him all cursed, so that's great. When they're all clustered up like that, it makes it a little bit harder to beat them. Looks like killing that guy gave us a quest. I remember I need to set my focus of my pet over here so that I can see his health, and then he doesn't die. I'm just glad he didn't die this month. Control. Got some more things to collect. We're gonna go ahead and again Seed of Corruption. Maybe I do want those nameplates on so I can see there. See what dots they got on them. See if we can pull him over here. Again, didn't change my target, and we're still able to get him. And now I'm getting yelled at because I don't have a target, and I'm trying to cast Shadow Bolts. With a free Shadow Bolt proccing there. Awesome. There's this Yeti coming down the hill, so we're gonna start with him. Because I don't want to pull a ton of things at us. While we're doing this, also go ahead and create some stuff. My Void Stalker's just fine. cast this, and then recast our Unstable Affliction. Just about the right timing, just after it's got about a quarter left as well. Quickly try to refresh them. The thing about dots is you want them to tick on the tick up here to do damage over time. And so you don't want to, you typically don't want to reset them until just about done, and that way you get the maximum amount of damage out. So you're not wasting your cast time, cooldown, because although some of these might not have cast time, it does, anything you do does set everything on a cooldown. And if you're got your cooldowns going for because you refreshed a dot too early, it's just not where you want to be. As you can see, the dots are ticking off since we are just questing. Most of the time they are pretty dead right before I need to refresh. Most of them. So. Theoretically, I should refresh them. I don't have mana issues. But heal our bot again. That looks like a quest. What sort of crap? That's the, I want these nameplates turned on. Herb open. My luck, the voice talking my taunt put his bird down. Sure did. Got him. Stop to get himself into trouble with his taunt. Little things I don't particularly care about. I do want to go over there, but I think I'm gonna kind of wrap around this way. Well, it's because there's some stuff over here I want to do. Taunts got a cooldown on this. Did not realize it's on a 15-second cooldown. Also, him in. Taunt. Got some shadow attack. I think this is just one of these garbage chests. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Call them garbage chests because they just have garbage in them. Cards very loud. But the garbage is worth some money here. You know, 18 gold. Worth of garbage. We're gonna cast this Seed of Corruption. Then we're gonna cast this. Then we're gonna cast. Excellent. Refresh our corruption. And we're going to start casting some. That'll be the time. Time to refresh our Stable Agony. I think it's time to refresh. Needed to refresh my dot there, a little more important than getting that Shadow Bolt out. So you want to cancel your Shadow Bolt if you need to refresh a dot. Usually just jumping. You could walk, but I play with my keyboard, you know, mashing the numbers the whole time. So not advantageous for me to typically block there most of the time. But spacebar is an easy button push. The other thing I haven't been doing is once they get low, I do have a macro to switch my Shadow Bolt over to a Drain Life. And the reason you typically want to, as an Affliction lock, or so you want to switch from casting Shadow Bolts to casting that Drain Life is because it all has to do with the amount of cast time. It's going to take you longer to try to cast the Shadow Bolt plus travel time than it is just to start Drain Life. So you get a little extra damage. That's it. Ooh, Yeti's already respawned. They didn't come after us. Oh, it's that chest. I can't get into it. It's rewarded. I break the wards. Could be something that get some ability to break wards or something. Free Shadow Bolt there. Could have got an extra one in. And started our Drain Life on top, but we did not. Really, I just kill him and then he just respawn him. As that happens. Refresh that unstable affliction. Go down here. I do see 2 herbs. Boom, boom. So we're going to try to pull these one at a time. That lets our Void Stalker not get murdered. Wandering one down there. I see we got 297 damage. Not a lot, but if I tried to cast another Shadow Bolt, it would not have gone through. And that fight would have just taken an extra. So this Yeti's coming back, so we're gonna go ahead and cast this. And if we do pull, which we did, go ahead and cast our Seed of Corruption out here, and then any good affliction that we're gonna start kind of dot up these guys. We got free Shadow Bolt, so we'll cast that. And we got a mouse over this guy, so we're unstable affliction, and our Void Stalker was just about to die. Got it just in the nick of time there. Alright, and then the full reason that we came this way specifically, got this herb. Looks like we're done with all the quests, so we'll go ahead and mount back up. And I think we just needed to be here. So we're gonna try to avoid pulling this guy, but I don't think it's gonna work. I think we're gonna. Oh, we did. And we get another herb. Look at that. Another herb over there. Oh my goodness. Hold down. And then we'll act. one, hopefully.
What is your business with House Waycrest? Yeah! Ride to Aaron's stand, Bella. Keep your sails true.
Oh, now we get to kill him, I think.
Drustvar stands firm. A steady tiller prevails.
Yep. Since it's again just one. Keep an eye on the shots. Affliction. Refresh that one early. Haunting again. Dang it. Lost stacks on that. That's not good. That's gonna be less damage. Okay, Frost Mage is dead. Here, shit.
Hail, traveler.
Everyone
The
cold.
Coven will pay for their atrocities. I can't believe we're here. My father used to tell me stories about this
Terrible
place.
boots.
It contains an ancient secret of our house, from back when the Waycrests first settled this land. We just need to
Anchor
find
is
the
securely fastened
entrance.
to the wall. Surprisingly enough, this protruding book is not the secret level. Okay, yeah. They're not the secret level. Oh yeah, pull the torch. The bookshelf slides.
That's it. The way is opening. What is your business with House Waycrest?
Pick
A
quest
station?
initially. I'm here, inevitably.
Long ago, when Kultiras was first settled, our people encountered a savage group of warmongering barbarians. They called themselves the Drust. Drustvar was their ancestral home. It was from here that they launched endless raids into our fledgling hamlets. This carried on for countless years, until the ancestors of House Waycrest decided that something had to be done. Wait, what was that? Hey, look out!
We can see the corruption now. Affliction on two of them. The Shadow Wolf. Reset. Corruption. Instead of Affliction.
I'm sorry, Mainlander. The Coven's magic must be disturbing the spirits of the ancient Drust. We'll have to be careful.
They mainlanded, but it says warlock in there.
My ancestors fought against stone
Second time I've
constructs,
seen
much
that.
like these in their war against the Drust. The Waycrests have always been hearty folk, but the Drust's magic was strong. We were losing the war. In the end, it was our scholars that turned the tide. Wait! Look out!
Oh, another look out. We're really up close here, aren't we? That's taking a bit of damage.
Thank you, Mainlander. I thought that one had me for a moment.
What a patch, you didn't even...
As I was saying,
Oh,
the tide
lady.
of the war shifted when our scholars began to uncover weaknesses in the Drust's magic. They compiled what they learned into a treatise on weapons and tactics that could be used to defeat the barbarians. Armed with this knowledge, our men started driving the Drust back into their mountain holds. They kept that knowledge hidden here, safe from unwanted hands.
No one suddenly got a shadow.
It looks like some rubble blocks our path ahead. Can you clear the way? Wait. Mainlander, behind you!
That is that. Once.
I've never seen a construct that big before. Are you all right? What am I saying? Of course you're all right. I can see it'll take more than a few stones to bring you down. Come along. The book should be in here. Here it is. The last resting place of the Order of Embers. Are you ready to revive ancient history?
Those.
If you are prepared to follow the path of the Order, take up the book. The knowledge within will grant you, as well as our forces, the edge needed to destroy the foul coven that plagues our land.
Hey.
How can I help?
You did it. Order of Embers. Complete the Drustvar storyline.
Drustvar stands firm. Thus is reborn the Order of Embers. Now then, I believe we have some witches to kill. Our work here is done, Mainlander. I'll meet you at Aram's stand.
Do you think it's funny they say Mainlander? I mean, they could say Warlock and like, I can't believe that Blizzard couldn't create that voice animation that basically at least says your class. Agon. Goodness, this feels very much like Raid or in-game content. I think just raids and it's raids and dungeons. Dungeons raid. That's it. Feels very much like that's what we need. Some sort of the Yetis are gone. Oh no, they're not. The Yetis are gone. They ran right into an easy spot. Watching my dots are getting pretty close to expiring, and then I'm able to refresh them. I might be losing a little bit of DPS there technically, but I mean, it would, if I could be perfect, then you know it would be. But the Yeti and the dead dude are fighting. It's kind of neat. I find it funny when they fight each other. So, a lot of times, sometimes they'll be locked in eternal combat though. Kinds of Yetis up here. Alright. Just so we can get out of here. Hop on our steed. We're gonna go this way. Big thing, apparently there's mods to your mounts that you can do now. But the big thing that back in the day is you didn't want to get tagged by one of those, by anything that might stun you or web you in place, or any, you know, movement impede you, because and you had to no choice. And although I really would like that, I feel like it's gonna be fighting through things. Maybe we'll go fight that elite. If it crushes our. I don't see any reason to not try to pull it over here. Other than the fact that we likely pull the goats of I don't see any other baddies over there. Alright. We killed it. So we will send after him. If it missed the first one. Let's just refresh our unstable. Corruption, then our haunt. Shadow bolts. Fresh. Definitely important to make sure you got that agony refreshing all the time, especially once it's up that 15 stat range. Team's about dead, but we can go ahead and put him back up. Watch our dots again. Fresh haunts. Corruption. Heal our demon a little more. Fresh agony. Fresh unstable potion. These shadow bolts. Haunt. Corruption. And nothing. We got nothing out of that. No good. Oh man. Alright. Well. Feel like Void Stalker up a little more. I was really hoping he'd give us some sort of epic, or not, maybe not epic, but at least blue level gear for killing him. Oh, what we got? can do, since we got 3 of them and we want to keep corruption, cast that Seed of Corruption. One, it'll go to all of them. It deal a bunch of damage. Some sort of amount. There it is. It takes 162 damage from my other spells. The Seed bursts and then puts corruption on everything. I don't remember if we have a lot of enemies that we need to keep corruption on. Cast the Seed of Corruption. And then it should explode and put corruption back on. I could do that instead of trying to just put corruption on things, but yeah. We just have the one, it's probably best just to do it. Now the seed, I think itself does damage, so maybe that's dealing damage to all. And, oh, when it explodes, it deals damage. Wouldn't do anything in the interim. Just kind of looking around there. Had my focus and had my target made. He was all dotted up already. So at that point, I want to see where I was gonna head next. And then I can just mash my edible button. Credit for anything here? Oh, this might be archaeology. Am I in an archaeology spot? I am. That's what. We don't even need to be killing those wolves. Do our archaeology while we're here, I guess. The little pick goes over my head, and while if you do watch that thing while it's up, you'll, once that dig site goes over your head, you're nearby, and it pops when that thing is stuck. That thing disappears. Archaeologist telescope. Usually I try to run a little bit. Oh, we got the right spot anyway. And if you do all the archaeologies in a location, you'll get a special thing that then combined or problem.
I'm out of range. I can't carry any more of those. carry any more of those.
Okay. There we go. These ones up. Solve. Solve. I don't know if they have any additional uses. Says it's already been logged. That's all the ones that we completed in the past. Size hatchling, as you can see, first completed back in 2011, 10 years ago. Film. Really have no idea what else we'd be doing. Here to add phone, new bag. I think that's those things we were picking up. Maybe. It's not these. Beats me. Figure it out another time. Now. Down over here, grab this. Somebody was through here killing me.
Too far away.
Or what do you do? Well, let's mount up. Check our map. We need to go here. We need to kill the Ryan Puncher. Oop. Ancient sarcophagus. If it's got something in it. Sure. Let's be underground. Yep, let's be underground. What do we need to kill? It is pretty sure I gotta hit this way, so. Okay, oh, I do need to kill. On a little bit of health to our... Oh! I missed it. Letting all my dots fall off. And we're gonna go grab this herb. I am an alchemist, so herbalism. We can apparently hide. Oh. I've been guiding. Wanted me to be in the Navy. Can you imagine that? I'm too rooted, get it? Okay, that was pretty bad. Anyways, we're here. Special delivery for you, sir. Cool.
Have you come to learn?
It has been a long time since a mainlander stepped foot in my grove. Do you wish to learn from the Thorn Speaker, or have you come to lay claim to this land as your kind are so fond of you? Who are you? I am Ufar, the last of the Drust. Work. We're on a PvP server, but I don't have PvP enabled. Don't even know if I could start. Anyways, I am Ulfar, last of the Drust, Thorn Speaker, and the teacher of these students. One day my task will be over. I will return to the earth. New High Thorn Speaker will rise to lead, as is the proper way of leading. That day has not yet come. Anything else? Are you druids? Why, we are Gargamel. We are guardians of the balance in nature, the keepers of the cycle. Life is a part of nature, as is death. Why are no, I want to go back. Why you, so you're a Drust? Wasn't there a war against them? Indeed I am. Not all of my people agreed with the conflict. Have you ever seen division among your own? We Thorn Speakers joined Kultira society. Some of their descendants heard the call of the wilds and wished to learn the ancient ways, and so we have taught them. Threatening to come in on and off line. Alright, we'll go ahead and claim the quest. I shouldn't want to like not claim the quest and then like walks off or disappears or something. Alright. Alright, so I think we need to go over here. We'll get this flight path. Then I'm going to take a short break. And continue for maybe another hour after I come back. Right now, let's go over here and this flight. Probably need to go this way. Nice thing about WoW is sometimes you can get places you didn't expect to, just running into a wall, hitting the jump button. Does not look like that's the case though. Definitely did not. Over that. It takes some minor damage. Going to avoid him. He's locked in combat with that beast there. Steal this herb if we can, since we hopefully don't need to aggro them. Shouldn't if we don't actually touch them. They shouldn't actually aggro to us. We didn't enter combat with them. They don't aggro. It's the nice thing about when things are locked in combat with others. They don't aggro to you. Run by for you. Up here, just making sure that I can see these guys around me. Birds as I run up this way. Oh, patrolling, they're gonna aggro to me. They're fighting the bird. Makes sense.
Finest wares
Fender.
and cool tires right here.
It was great. It's all this stuff. You can tell crap because it's just got a gold symbol on it. Ditch all of it. Go ahead and put our summoned health stone up there.
Travel safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in a frozen lake. That's fine. Wandering around on it. I didn't notice if there's anything in here. Doesn't look like it, so walk through the house. Don't have anything for us. But we got the flight path. I think we can get some rested experience in here.
Who bodge goods here, mate? Stop by.
I don't think there's an inn. I think you can get rested experience if you get into an inn.
I know you're trying to help, but you must stop these adventures of yours. It's dangerous out there.
You don't understand, Marshal. The knowledge we've unearthed could be the key to saving my father from the Coven.
I wish I had your faith, Lucy. But I think it'll take more than ancient legends to eliminate this threat.
Greetings, Outlander.
Turn the sand, probably pick up a new one.
Now, it says here that the Order used special weapons against the Trust to counter their dark magic. If my theory is correct, then whatever they used could also disrupt the Coven's magic. Let me see if there is something here we can try.
Light some candles. I really wanted to go.
Much better. Could you do me a favor and jot this down? My notebook is here somewhere. Okay. Rowan wood. No, that doesn't grow around here. alchemical fire. Oh, if only Master Ashton were here. He would have a field day. I need you to find my sewing kit. It should be somewhere in my bag over there. The tome mentions that the Inquisitors of old would use weapons of silver to disrupt the magic of the Drust. If the Coven wields similar magic, they may be vulnerable to silver as well. How can I help?
Oh. Around your house.
Fair winds, Royal
Must
Marshal.
act with
We may have
haste.
found weapons to use against the Coven. We will need able-bodied soldiers to wield them.
We have many capable troops stationed here, milady. They'll make fine recruits for your Order of Embers.
You go anywhere else? All right. Pick this up, and then we are Earth back and take a short break, and I will be back in about 10 minutes. Till next time, or be back in about 10 minutes, or I'll see you in the next video. So, like, comment, share, subscribe, binge. All that's going to help me out as I get started in this crazy adventure, streaming and video. Till next time, this is Sumner 2514. Thanks for watching.